Well, good morning, welcome. So we'll start seated. So make sure that your seat is a comfortable one as you kind of settle into your spot for practice today. Allow your eyes to close. Begin to guide your attention inside your body. Checking in with any physical sensation that might be present, as well as any thoughts or emotions that might be on your mind or heart. Just allow the breath to deepen, to kind of support this connection between the mind and the body. And then we'll guide our palms together in front of the heart. Interlace the fingers, press the palms forward and up. And begin to reach up through one hand. And then up through the other side. Left and right a few times, gently tugging on the fingers as you lengthen each side of the body, each arm. And then as you separate the arms, take them behind the back. Interlace the fingers there, squeeze the shoulder blades together, start to open up across the chest, turning the head from side to side. As well as lifting the chin up and dropping it down. Just a few times sensing into the neck. All right, and then as you release the hands, let them come to rest on the floor. Walk the right hand out, leaning into it. Take the left hand to the left shoulder and start to rotate. A couple of times in one direction. And a couple of times the opposite way. All right, and then sweep the left arm up and over. Begin to squeeze and release the fingers, as well as rotate through the wrist. All right, and then an inhale lifts you up. Exhale, release the left hand down. Walk it out a little bit. Right hand to right shoulder. And start to rotate a couple times each way. All right, and then take the right arm all the way up and over. Start to squeeze and release the fingers, as well as rotate through the wrist. All right, and then an inhale lifts you up. And with your exhale, release your right hand down. All right, so we'll shift onto hands and knees. And so as you come to hands and knees, just start with your hands about shoulder distance, knees about hip distance apart. As you inhale, let the belly drop. Lift your head and tail. And as you exhale, tuck the tail, round the back, bring the chin toward the chest. A few times like that as you inhale and exhale at your own speed, checking in with your spine. All the many sensations throughout the torso. All right, so the next time that you come to neutral, tuck the toes under, lift the knees, send the hips up into the air. So we come into downward facing dog. Start to lift and lower the heels a few times. All right, and then release down to your knees. Step the left foot out to the side, so just directly out from the hip. Walk the hands in, lifting up. We'll take the palms together in front of the heart. Interlace the fingers, press the palms forward and up. All right, deep breath in here. Exhale as you side bend over to the left, reaching through the right hand in particular. Again, inhale, come up. And exhale over to the left. And one more inhale, come up. And exhale over to the left. All right, as you lift up this time, release the hands. Take them behind the back again. Interlace the fingers once more, but then tuck the knuckles over to the left side of the waist. Let the head drop over to the left as you start to feel into the right side of the neck. Allow the head to be heavy, the face and jaw relaxed. And then just take the head a little bit forward and back. Again, a little bit forward and back. All right, bring the head back up to center. Release the hands. Step the left foot forward into a short lunge. So you've got your left knee right over your ankle and right hip over the knee. And then we'll take the right hand across to the left knee. Take the left hand forward and up, and then back and down. So rotating through the shoulder, but also gently twisting and untwisting through the torso. All right, one more big circle. All right, then release both hands to the floor. Tuck your right toes and then just step the right foot forward so that you come into a forward fold. Releasing the weight of the head. Feel free to start with the knees bent and then let the torso come to rest on or close to the thighs. And then possibly straighten one leg and then the other, switching back and forth. All right, one more round of breath. All right, and then we'll take the hands to the floor and step out into downward dog. All right, then release down to your knees. And this time it's right foot stepping out to the side, directly out from the hip. Lift the torso up. Palms come together. Interlace the fingers. Press the palms forward and up. All right, deep breath in. And exhale over to the right. Reaching through that left hand in particular. Again, inhale, come up. And exhale over to the right. And one more inhale, come up. And exhale over to the right. All right, as you lift up to center, release the arms, take them behind the back. Interlace the fingers and scoot the knuckles over towards the right side of the waist. Drop the head over to the right. Start to sense into the left side of the neck. Allow the face and jaw to relax, the head to be heavy, and take the head slightly forward and slightly back. Again, a little bit forward and back. All right, as you bring your head up to center, release the arms, this time stepping the right foot forward into that short lunge. Left hand across to the right knee, and then sweep the right hand forward and up, and back and down. Just rotating a few times here. All right, one more big circle. All right, let both hands come to the floor. Tuck your left toes and step that left foot forward again into your forward fold. Knees can still be bent if you wish here, or start to move towards straighter legs. Just check in with the low back and see what feels good in terms of straightness in the legs, because that definitely affects the low back. All right, one more deep breath. All right, walk your hands up the fronts of your legs, rising up to stand. We'll move right into breath of joy. 3 inhales, arms forward, out and up. And then exhale, bend the knees and sweep the arms back. All right, so we'll do roughly 15 breaths. So stand in a way that you feel grounded and steady. Have some buoyancy in your knees. And let's begin. Last one. And then just pause with your forearms resting on your thighs, allowing the energy to settle back down a little bit. All right, and then gradually rise back to stand. We'll step wide on the mat. Turn the toes slightly out, the heels slightly in. Practice Kapalabhati here in our Goddess Warrior pose as we bend the knees. Squatting down to the extent that the knees are happy. Begin to engage the hips as the knees pull back in space. Take the arms out, bend the elbows. Do the same with your upper body as your lower body, so elbows reach back in space, open up across the chest. Take the attention to the belly, and let's begin. Gradually straighten the legs, parallel the feet, release the arms, and feel the body come back into an unregulated pace for the breath flowing in and out. And then step the feet just about to hip distance or slightly wider once again. We'll take our arms back up into that same position. And then as you inhale, twist over towards your right side. As you exhale, twist over towards your left side. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. And then release the arms, let them sway, and let the hands gently tap the sides of the body. All right, and then one more time, take the arms up. This time as you inhale, twist over to the left side, and as you exhale, twist to the right side. Still in through the nose, out through the mouth. Again, release the arms, let them sway, let the hands tap the sides of the body. All right, this time as we come to relative stillness, take one hand to your heart, one hand to your belly, and just pause, landing in awareness of your present moment. All right, now we'll step near the back of the mat. Take the feet about hip distance. As you inhale, find your chair pose. And then as you exhale, fold over your legs, walk out to downward dog. Take a deep breath in as you come forward into plank. Exhale, release down to the floor. And then we'll walk the arms forward so the elbows are roughly underneath the shoulders. Gently pressing down into the forearms as you lift your heart. Reach back through the toes. All right, let your heart release down to the floor. Slide your left arm out to the side. Turn your head over to the right. Scoot the right knee up and out to the side. Use the right hand to push down to turn your chest away from the floor. And then feel free to keep the right knee down if that's enough stretch for the left shoulder. Potentially stack the legs. Or step the right foot back behind the left leg. All right, take 3 rounds of breath. And then roll back through center. We'll do the same pose on the other side. So slide the right arm out to the side. Turn the head over to the left. Scoot the left knee up and out to the side. Again, just start by using that left hand to push down, to turn the chest away from the floor. So you invite that stretch into your right shoulder and arm. And you might just keep this left knee down on the floor, or stack the legs, or step the left foot back behind the right leg. All right, we'll take 3 rounds of breath. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113, 114, 115, 116, All right, after your third breath, gradually roll back onto your front. And once you get there, take the arms alongside the torso. And then a big breath in as you lift your head and chest. Lift your feet, lift your arms, and squeeze the shoulder blades together, opening up across the chest once more. 2 more breaths. All right, release the feet to the floor. Take the hands under the shoulders. Press up onto hands and knees. And then back into child's pose. Sitting back toward the feet. Release the head toward the floor, toward a prop. Toward your hands, stacked one on top of the other. All right, one more round of breath. And then bring yourself into your seated position once again. We'll do one more round of Kapalabhati here. All right, so sitting up nice and tall. Take your attention to your belly, and let's begin. Now releasing control of the breath. Take a few natural, easy breaths. All right, now the next time that you inhale, hold the breath and drop the chin toward the chest. All right, lift the head and exhale. Once again, the next time you inhale, hold your breath and drop your chin. All right, lift and release. And last one, big breath in. Drop the chin. And lift and release. And just simply observe and feel the energy that you're made of. And then we'll guide our palms together in front of the heart as we bow to the light within ourselves. We also bow to the light within each other. Namaste.